I don't know if they're gonna move at all. Let's go with that. And then we could use some healing on Joshua. Oh, whoops. I meant to aim at Joshua with that. Hopefully he doesn't get knocked away. AA canceller. Oh. Okay. Alright, well, they wasted their turns doing that, and then I'm just gonna get to do it anyway because the AI is stupid. This time I can aim at Joshua like I meant to. Behold the storm. The only characters I actually cared for were actually Zane and Chloe. Zane is neat. I like Zane. I don't really, like, Joshua's kind of cool, I guess. I don't really, like, care about any of the other main characters. I actively dislike Olivier. Like, Tita's fine, Cher is fine. Estelle gets on my nerves sometimes, but I don't, like, dislike her. I just don't really, I don't know. If I had to choose between liking or disliking Estelle, I would probably dislike Estelle, but not much. Hey, punch. Should be said that there's a bit of dialogue after the dungeon. Yeah, makes sense. Please die. Perfect. This will kill one of them at least. These things better give a lot of experience. And then I don't think we really need a heal right now. Try and get more hits out here. Get that one. It's further away. You might go overtime because of it. If we get to the 2-hour mark and I'm not, like, near the end of this dungeon, I'm gonna start speedrunning. Hey, freaking die. Can you stop being alive, please? Why isn't my Aereo Storm fast enough? It'll kill one of them before they get a turn, probably. I don't even know if you're gonna get the chance to actually do this heal, but whatever. No, not the canceller! Well, now I'm just gonna have to hit you with a comet. Think this will kill? I can hope. Penetrating crit? Wow. Okay. Penetration means nothing, I guess. Dungeon itself is fairly straightforward. The boss can take a while, though, and dialogue after the final boss is fairly long. When I want to read fast, I can read fast. Do you really think it's going to take me more than 3 hours to finish the game from where I am right now, chat? Is this like a Tales of situation where the final dungeon is, like, expected to be like a 3-hour experience? Heal up. That one dead finally? You kidding me? It's a fairly long dungeon, but not a 3-hour dungeon. It's the final dungeon. I would expect it to be long. Final dungeons are supposed to be like, you know, it's the final challenge. They gotta be pretty long. That's what future Trails games become. It may come as a shock to you. I'm not talking about future Trails games. I'm talking about the Trails game I'm playing right now.
They messed with the wrong guy.
I'm gonna be honest, I expected more than 200 experience from that, but still pretty good. The heck is Magesta? Is that a weapon? Oh, it's a gun. Who cares? What a waste of time. This final dungeon music is pretty bopping. Honestly, this might be the best track in the game for me. It's pretty good. He touched me from the side. That should not be a surprise attack. You know what? I did this wrong. I should have waited for the crits. It's fine as long as they die immediately. Yeah, it's okay.
We're not done yet.
Bow, 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 bow. Who put all these things here? Die. Be punched. You know what? This will probably hit at least 2 of them, if not all of them. Nice. Die. The Kamehameha Wave! This dungeon took me as long as Tales of Grace's F final dungeon? I'd be surprised. Tales of Grace's F and Tales of Arise have very long final dungeons. Most Tales of games do, but I feel like F and Arise had especially long ones. Oh yeah, the chests like say stuff, don't they? Too late. That whole idea of having chests like have neat dialogue when you talk to them again was pretty novel at first, but I think they ran out of ideas for it really fast and they just kind of become like, yeah, whatever. Once you get like halfway through the game. Hey, you guys like hurricanes? Hasio, welcome to stream. How's it going, dude? Boop. Cool, that damage. No, not Joshua. His defense is minus 15%. That's why I brought Chloe. Heal up. Die. Stupid little robot thing. Get poked. I can't wait to lose to the final boss because Joshua misses an attack, by the way. He loves to do that, missing attacks that matter. It's like Joshua's thing. You do get experience pretty quick here, it seems. Celestial Balm, how nice. This chest has been picked clean. Yeah, see, like, why do I even bother talking to the chests again at this point? Bow, bow, bow. Wait a minute, I was looking at chat when I was going through this room. Do I need to interact with this? Oh, okay. I assume further down is where I want to go. Unless this is a dead end. It leads somewhere. Hello, little robot. Give me more experience. Oh, whoops. Just hit my mic. Sorry if that made a weird noise. I should start using... Every time I enter a fight and Joshua's ult is ready to be used, I should just start using it immediately. Because it charges so fast. Or I could try and save it for whenever a whatchamacallit, whenever I run into like a big fight like that one earlier. But I think it will speed things along if I just use it at every decent opportunity. Yep, there's Joshua and Missing. Name a more iconic duo you can. What are all these little machines doing here? Die. Chloe, you are here literally for one purpose and one purpose only, and it's to heal Joshua and Zane. Olivier and Angry Mueller is a more iconic duo? Incorrect, good sir. Incorrect. Poke. play next game to find out? Highly unlikely. Highly unlikely. Oh, it's Hero Bomb. And it's Hero Bomb. How nice. Who put this robot here? Just die. You're done.
We're not done yet.
Bana 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 bam ba bam ba bow. Chat, am I going the right way? I'm at that point sufficiently. If I'm going the wrong way, unless it's like a short dead end where it's like, oh, he'll find a chest and turn right back around. But if I'm going a way that's gonna take me out of my way for a while, let me know. Except the second and third are the best in the series. I have a quick discussion here. So like, I play a lot of video games. Hear me out. I'm sure that the games after this one are better than this one. However, this one really has not interested me like much at all, really, outside of the first like 10 hours. And then it just became like almost a boring dredge for most of the game. None of the characters really interest me. The like setup of the world is neat, but nothing special. Like it's nothing that's like super mind-blowing. Like, whoa, this is so different and cool than other games have done before, etc., etc. But all these people are, every time I say like, I'm not really liking it all that much, I probably won't play the next one or anything like that, everyone's like, oh, but the next one is the best one. Oh, and that's just better and better from there on, etc., etc. But like, what's gonna happen? What's gonna end up happening is I'm gonna play the next game in the series. And then I'm gonna be like 15 hours in, and probably I'm gonna be like, yo, this is still mad boring. And then I'm either gonna have to waste 40 hours of my time getting to the end of the game, or I'm just gonna have to quit early, and either way you look at it, it's just gonna lead to people watching the content being like, oh, but if you had just got another 10 hours, it would have popped off! It would have been so good if you had just played another 10 hours after that first 10 hours! You just didn't go long enough! See you now. Goodbye. Super dead. And goodbye. It's like playing Xenoblade 2 and then saying Xenoblade series is boring. Oh, I'm sorry. Does Xenoblade 2 use all of the characters and super similar gameplay mechanics to Xenoblade 1? I didn't realize that Xenoblade 2 was a continuation of Shulk's story specifically, instead of being a completely new cast of boring characters with a bad storyline that loosely ties it into the other game at the very end. Are you saying that's exactly how the second chapter of this game is? It's gonna follow some other characters who are completely different and a completely different storyline than this one? Somehow I doubt that. Somehow I sincerely doubt. Yo, stop calling for backup. Bow, bow, bow. Wonder Wave, what the heck? Oh, that sucks. The third game is one massive dungeon crawl? Oh, nice. Yo, these enemies suck. I need Joshua to get another ult and just end them. I'm saying in regards to not playing the best the series has to offer before calling it quits. There's a huge difference because this is a continuous series that builds off of one another. I feel like you're arguing in bad faith here with Xenoblade. Xenoblade 1, if I want someone to play a Xenoblade game, I tell them play Xenoblade Chronicles 1 and then don't even bother with the other ones. Don't play X unless you really want to. Don't play 2 unless you really want to. Just play 1. Just play that one game. You're out here saying like, oh, play the best game this series has to offer, but you have to play like 4 other games to get there though. Oh, if you don't like Trails in the Sky, Cold Steel is amazing. You just have to put in over 150 hours into 3 Trails in the Skies game you don't like first, etc., etc. Just play the second game, but you have to play 40 hours of the first game, which sucks, and then also, you should really play the third game after, which is not as fun and is like a big dungeon crawl, etc., etc. You've selected the wrong game to argue. What you should argue is Kingdom Hearts, another game that is a continuous series with similar gameplay that builds off of one another, which, I'll tell you, I got my boys Slyro and Michael to play Kingdom Hearts 1 and they liked it, and then they played Kingdom Hearts 2 and Michael didn't like it. And you know what I told Michael to do, even though I think Kingdom Hearts 3 and Birth by Sleep are more fun than 2 in my opinion? I told him to quit playing the series because it wasn't for him. Which is exactly what I'm about to do with this series. Hey, get Aereo Storm though. Also, at the end of the day, dude, this combat style is not it, Chief. This, like, pseudo turn-based strategy base that really, like, isn't completely turn-based. Well, it's definitely turn-based, but it, like, isn't completely a strategy setup. It's, like, a weird kind of pseudo one. I just really don't vibe with it. Easiest dodge of my entire career, by the way. That thing has too much HP. Please stop healing. This Wonder Wave move is stupid. I can't normal attack or ult, huh? That's neat. Curia. This only affects one person, dang it. I need like a Curia all. There's no point in like doing anything here. Just cure so I can use his ult. There we go. Die. Be gone! Bow, 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 bow. Alright, we just have this guy to deal with, finally. Get Aereo Stormed. Oh, hey, check it out. It's your boy Zane. Stop calling for backup, please. Is this why chat thinks the dungeon will take over 4 hours? How long does this status effect last for? Is it just infinite unless you heal it? Enough talking about Cold Steel, chat. Honestly, Wolfen, let him go ahead. I don't think it's any secret to anyone watching that I'm not gonna play the next Sky game anytime soon, if ever. Even if they spoil stuff about Cold Steel, I'm not gonna remember it by the time I get to it if I ever do. And I don't think I will. Bow, 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 poke. Dead. I didn't like Sky first outside of the ending the first time I played before going on to Sky second and got engrossed, but at this point I'm gonna stop prodding. That's good, you should stop prodding. That's cool that you had that experience. To expect everyone to be guaranteed to have that experience is, a little naive, I'll say. This game didn't need to be like a 10 out of 10 banger for me to want to play the other games. But like, this game has been sufficiently uninteresting and boring enough for me to be like, dude, I don't want to play like 6 other games in this franchise. None of the characters interest me, really. The world, like, all I heard about this game is how amazing the characters and world setup are, and that's why people love it, and, like, the world is not, like, the lore and the world setup is very plain and not interesting to me. Yo, Atlas gear. It seems like just your basic run-of-the-mill JRPG. And, if I have to play 4 games for these characters to start being interesting, I ain't got that kind of time in my life. Chaos, but it's literally just the next game. It's the perfect one that does everything right. I just don't believe you. You're welcome to believe that, and you're welcome to say it. I just legitimately don't believe you. I'm sure it's better. I would be willing to bet that it's better. Absolutely. Good enough to make me want to keep playing, like, 8 games of this franchise? Basically, no shot. Alright, I don't know what item I just got, and I've stopped caring.